All right, so today's kind of a fun day, and we're doing dark, so dark. We're doing a review a little differently today because let's get into some light. Hold on, there we go. We're doing a review today downstairs because it's a really big box and it just doesn't fit on the table upstairs. So going downstairs, we're going to unpack this. And we'll take a quick look and maybe take it for a spin because I got myself an electric scooter. Oh yeah, that's so exciting. I think maybe it'll fit me, maybe, right? There it is. There's the box right there. All right, coming up. All right, there it is. The camera's pointed so far down. Oh my gosh. But we're gonna go see what came in the box. All right, hold on. All right, so that's crooked. Maybe that's better. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I think that's better. So it comes with a scooter, and it's like full adult grown-up size for sure. Like I'm 6 feet tall. This will have. There's no problems me riding this, I don't think. It's bigger than I thought. I'm so used to going to, like, I don't know, your Walmart or whatever, and you see the little electric scooters, and I'm like, that's probably what it's gonna be. No. Like, the tires, they're like 10-inch, they're hefty, for sure. I still have to take a few of the little stickers off because it's on the reflectors and things like that. But when I first opened the box, I saw like some loose bits and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to put this together. No, there's a few little Allen keys right here just to put the handlebar, just to tighten it on. But that looks like it, so that's really cool. There's your little, it comes with Allen key and the little bolts there's some Loctite on them, which is good. You get a little thing here that's gonna be if you wanna pump up your tires. Because the nice thing about these tires over a lot of the other scooters out there is that you'll notice with this scooter, there's no suspension on it, but they're air-filled tires. So the tires by themselves and the fact that they're 10 inches should actually help with like road vibration and just absorption of some of the bumps that are out there. So I think that should be actually really good. So you need to be able to inflate your tires. Now what I don't know, maybe you can get it right from Gotrax, is just replacement tires, because if they wear out or they get punctured, where do you get new tires from? My guess would be from them, is my hope. You also need help. So it's like, hey, if you have problems, don't just send it back. Contact us and we'll see if we can remedy the issue first before you just off it goes, right? Canada@gotrax.com. For those of us in Canada. So quick start guide before first use, fully charged. My guess is this is the charger. Yes, that's my guess. And that's the charger, so plug into the wall, plug into the Gotrax. So we're gonna do that now, and I'm gonna peel off all the stickers because as much as I like stickers, I don't want them right now, right? Focus, come on, focus. And you'll also notice this image maybe a little softer than normal. Do you guys even notice? Recording on my M50, so 1080p, not 4K. So maybe you didn't even notice, maybe you don't care. It's good to know. I'm gonna put these screws in and charge this up, and then we'll go for a ride. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay guys, so I've got it plugged in, and really, like I said, it's just four screws down here. You guys may be able to see them, that you have to do on each side. Just make sure this bracket is pointing backwards, because it's what locks in with that piece right there when you fold it, right? So that's really it. It's just those 4 screws. That's kind of all. After that, of course, you have to plug it in, and your plug is just down here on this side. And to make sure you're getting power, there's your Gotrax. there's a red light on it, it means it's charging. If it's green, that means it's charged. So plug it into the wall, plug it into here, and wait. All right, very cool. Oh, I'll show you one other thing. All right, so at the front there, this is the area that you use to fold. So when it's up, it's tight. So it tightens this up, right? Now when you want to fold this, and let's say you're traveling or you just want to carry it, maybe you're in an apartment or you have to take it in the house, then you're going to just pull this down. So there's a bit of a lip. You have to push it up, and that folds down. Now this unlocks. And you will see that it has a bit of play right and left, which is fine, because now when we come here, there's on the other side here, there's a little spot. It's almost like a carabiner. So what happens is you just bring this down, slide it across, and she's locked. Now you have it like a handle. Yeah, now you can lift it. Now when you're done, same idea, you just push that side in, bring that back up. This straightens up, gives that a good snug. You're ready to go riding. So that's how you kind of fold it up, which it can't be much easier than that. And these are metal. So these little clamps are metal on there, so they should last quite a bit. The other thing I like is that, and I say I like it, I really haven't tried it. I've watched a few reviews and they're like, it's a little inconvenient, but I think you can turn it off. There's a code on it that you can set, and so that nobody can just start it, right? You have to put the code in, so you have to know what the code is. The other thing that's really cool is right here, right? So there's a combination lock here, so that you can just undo this and actually just take this and lock it around whatever, right? And then when you're done, just gonna feed that back up there. I'm guessing it just feeds up there. And somehow, with the miracle technology, I think it's just like so. There it is. That just snugs back in there. It's all about security. Now, where we live, and or where we're going to be living, it's not really that big of an issue. And I say that, and of course, the moment I say that, someone's going to come steal it. So really cool that it's there. Now, the biggest concern is how does it ride? And I'm going to say this right out here. I'm a little bigger than what this says should be on it. So, it says 20 miles per hour. That's fast. I don't expect it to get to that, but if it doesn't break when I'm standing on it, that's amazing. I have an electric skateboard, I have an electric bike. This completes the trilogy. All right, we're gonna let it charge, and we'll take it out for a rip.
Alright, so we had a whole bunch of plans on actually, I was talking during this ride, but it was windy enough out that you couldn't really hear me. So just a few things to talk about. First off, it carries me just perfectly. No issues at all. And again, I'm 250, 260 pounds, not an issue. I was a little concerned that it wouldn't actually be able to hit the 20 miles per hour for speed, but it did. I was, able to get that with no questions, not even going downhill. Flat ground, easily hit that 20 miles per hour, which was awesome. Now we also, you'll see up a little further here, we spun around and came up a little hill, not a big hill, but it's a hill, and I was able to get about 18 is where we peaked, 18 miles per hour coming up a hill. So also super awesome. So again, I didn't expect that this thing would actually function really at all with me. So being able to get the full speed, here's me tucking, right? So it's me trying to get 20, and it did. You can see it, seeing 20 right there, 19, 20, boom. And this is me spinning around to go up the hill where I hit about 18 and change miles per hour. I do think that someone of my size, of course, you're gonna have a lot less of that claimed distance, but you know, if my wife or daughter was, they'd probably have no issues getting, I'd say probably 18 to 20 miles for distance, somewhere in that range. So yeah, it was good. The only complaint I would have is the brakes. The brakes on here are not great. So I'm a huge fan. I think this is awesome, and I honestly didn't think that it was going to, you know, fit someone of like my size, but it does. My wife loves it. My daughter hasn't got on it yet, but I'm sure she will. And even now, like, I have my lights on. You guys can see it here. The back light is actually on. I think my front light is actually turned on. The little indicators on there, right? All about safety. All about safety. And if you want that light off, all you do is you hold your up button. She goes off, and you can see hopefully in the mirror there, or in the right. It's putting out a fair bit of light. You can see that there on the door. It's not super wide, but it's doing its job. And again, here, the little minus button, if you, for whatever reason, maybe you're like walking this up a hill and you're like, oh, it's getting heavy, right? So if you hold the minus button, she'll just kind of chug forward. So the motor just kind of goes, right? You can see if I lift the back tire, see, she just spins. It's not like fast, but it's enough for you to not have to carry the weight of it while you're moving around. Not that it's hard when it's on the ground. You know what? This isn't like, I want to say, it's kind of mid-level. I did some searching around last night, and I would have to say it's kind of sits right in that middle section. For it's not a cheap one by any means, but it's also not like a high-end one where you can spend over $1,000 on it. But I think if you're just in the city, just doing some commuting, you want something to just have fun with, just to kind of get you outside, this is a fantastic option. We're loving it. All right, my friends, I will put links down below where you can pick up one of the Gotrax G4s, and that's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we will see you fine folks tomorrow. Later, my friends.